Will computers finally be able to solve any problem efficiently? It's one of the great dilemmas of our time, one that the mathematician Stephen Cook raised over 40 years ago, and that has earned him the BBVA Foundation Frontiers of Knowledge Award in Information and Communication Technologies. Cook incorporated efficiency to Alan Turing's concept of computability.
And so he made a definition of what a problem can and cannot be solved at all by a computer. But if it can be solved, the problem was it might take billions of years. My contribution in 1971 was to introduce the notion of NP completeness.
Cook determined that to tackle problems of class P, which a computer can solve efficiently, there are others in NP complete, which either can't be solved or could, but would take up a non-feasible amount of time. This is where one of the 7 millennium problems comes from, the famous P versus NP, that asks whether an efficient solution could be found for NP-complete problems, which in turn would prove that P and NP coincided. So far, nobody has been able to prove it, and Cook believes it never will be, because there'll always be problems without an efficient solution.
Years ago, I spent a lot of time working on it, but I now realize it's extremely difficult. There are mathematicians, very bright ones, working on the problem, but they just haven't gotten very far. I'm convinced it's a very difficult problem, and it's going to be years before it's resolved.
NP-complete problems, besides being of the greatest difficulty, are computationally equivalent, meaning that if one could be solved, the rest would also have an efficient solution. The implications would be far-reaching because the whole encryption system is based on NP-complete problems. Therefore, if it could be solved, digital security would be compromised. In the short term, Cook's work has a practical impact on the world of computing. When a programmer faces an NP-complete problem, he doesn't waste any time looking for the ultimate solution, but is happy to get a good approximation.